Hey everyone, welcome back to another video with Electric Soul. What's up, guys? If you're new to my channel, I'm a psychic medium, a spiritual life coach, and just a spiritual girl putting everybody on alongside a whole lot of other things. But today in this video, guys, we're going to be talking about a topic that, per usual, was requested to me by, let's see what we got here. Let's read the comment, okay? So what it says here is a topic question could be what's one thing you can do to find the beauty in yourself, all right? Now, this obviously is something that I feel like is a given within a reality that you should always see the beauty in yourself. There's nothing here that puts you in a position to really perceive anything other than beauty within yourself as a whole. Obviously, I do believe it's very important to romanticize your life as deeply as you possibly can, and I'm not saying this in a way where you're quote unquote being delusional. I mean, no matter what it is, if you're manifesting, you're not being delusional at all. I don't believe that. I don't believe that conscious manifestation is delusional or anything. But there's some things that you can be like completely, what is it called? Like you're not paying attention to your character and stuff like that. That's different. In this case, I'm talking about what it is for you to wake up every day and see yourself as literally the golden star of the universe, where every single thing that you do, you're blessing someone, something, like I've been stating, within your own life and the lives of other people. Everything that you do, your existence as a whole, is something to be romanticized. You're amazing. You're that bitch. You're fantastic. You obviously got a lot of beauty going on inside and out, period. You have a lot of power to you. Okay. And upon you having all of this power, that's something that's a huge flex for one, like an enormous flex. But more than just you feeling like your life is that great, you have to know your life is that great. And you have to find the beauty in that within yourself, within the person that you are as a whole, and your life combined with yourself. Okay. So it's your life is one enormous blessing on a huge pedestal. And also you're an enormous blessing on a huge pedestal. Now let's get to making this a consistent factor where every single day, every single thing that you do, every single thing that you think about, every single thing that you talk about, X, Y, and Z, every single thing, all of it leads back to you loving yourself, finding the beauty in yourself, and genuinely, like I've been stating, romanticizing your life as an entire whole. Okay. So romanticizing your life is honestly as simple as just you understanding that, again, every single thing to you is actually a huge, huge, huge deal. And guys, I mean this in like the most blunt way possible. I'm gonna need y'all to get really, I want to say uncomfortable. It's not uncomfortable. The thing is that I know some people, they feel freaked out by this kind of mindset because it's like, it's so crazy because lately I've been meeting people like that in person. I feel like it's for a reason. I've been meeting people who kind of are, it's not humble, like that's not the right word. It's not humble, because to be humble, you can still know who you are, but be like, like humble about it. You're not really like showing it off and shit, but you can know. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like I'm humble in general. Like I feel like I know I'm that bitch, but I'm not gonna be like parading it, acting like I know that. I will act like it, but not like that. You know what I mean? But it's kind of like some people get really uncomfortable by that because they think to themselves that their life is not anything that should be romanticized. Like it's not that great. It's not that amazing compared maybe to other people. Usually what it is like comparison. Oh, but these people have amazing lives. Like for example, if you're someone who really admires dance, you're like, the life of a ballerina is amazing, but like mine, please, I just go to school and I just eat my lunch and I just who the fuck cares? Like all that is still an enormous reason to romanticize your entire existence. Like nothing here separates you from other people's, nothing here separates you from seeing the beauty in your life just because you're attempting to compare yourself to other people and other ideas and other things. You need to get that off the table. And I really do feel like when people find themselves in this position where they're like, oh, I don't want to see my life that way. Like I don't want to romanticize my life because I don't feel like it's worth all that. I genuinely feel like that's like a coping mechanism, because I feel like everyone knows that their life is really cool in some way, actually. Like I mean that. I feel like everyone knows that they got some sort of specialty to their life, that there's some sort of amazing, like there's some sort of amazing thing behind it, basically. Like I really do feel like everyone knows that even if their life seems super simple and it's like, I don't do anything crazy, whatever, like I live a day to day, I go home, drink my tea and I'm vibing, whatever, that is still a huge deal. But to them, they probably may not see it that way just because it seems like it's quote unquote not as grandiose. But no, guys, you make your life that magical by perceiving it that way. Because I can easily say the same thing about myself. I can say, oh yeah, I mean, who cares? You can downplay anything, right? Like if you really want to, you can downplay the amazing things that you do, the fact that you're studying for whatever, the fact that you're working there, or that you commit yourself to these hobbies, or you do this or that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can literally act like it's not a big deal, but you know in your heart and in your soul that these are things that are bigger deals, because it's you, literally, guys. Like, that's the whole point of this video. It's because it's you that's why it's so amazing. Okay? And that's really the biggest flex of all. You know, like, it really is, guys. I really want y'all to understand that every single day that you live your best life, get very high self-concept within your mind. Okay? Start talking about your life from the perspective of somebody who really, really has their shit together, who's really happy and content, who really finds a lot of power in doing everything that they do. You know, it's like you're proud of yourself. You find multiple things to be grateful for within your each and every single day. You find a lot of reasons for you to want to continue doing the things that you do, also having a lot of pride in that, while knowing you're inspiring other people around you. These are all things that you can, simple things. You see, it's not even like I'm saying write it down and preach it over to yourself. You don't have to do that. You can literally just notice. Like, that's it. Just notice how great your life is. Notice how wonderful the things that you do actually do matter a lot in this universe, and have trust that every single thing that you do, every single thing that you decide to participate in, anything at all, the people you talk to, the wonderful ideas you put out, the things you even think about and talk about to yourself, X, Y, and Z, that these are all very fundamentally important things that are meant to drastically change the universe. Because a person like you, who's putting out that much positive energy and who's doing so much to help other people, including yourself, obviously you come first in that way. Like, you help yourself first, then you help other people, etc. It is a huge, it just is so, it's so special. Like, it genuinely is very special. And I really do feel like for myself, I could have like easily done, like I stated, I could have easily downplayed the way that I live my life. I could have just been like, oh, I mean, yeah, whatever. Like, I'm a figure skater and I go to school, but I mean, who cares about that? That is literally a choice that you make, bro. Like, do you hear how unnatural that even sounds? It may sound more natural to somebody who feels less confident, but generally that shit sounds hella unnatural, because it's not the way it's supposed to be, and it's not the way that I should be talking about myself or my life or about anything that I do. Like, everything that I do should be held with a lot of power and pride, and that goes for everything else that I do in my reality. So going on YouTube, going on Instagram, going on Twitter, on Pinterest, whatever, that I put my stuff out there, right? I can act like it's not a big deal. Oh, it's just my little videos. It's just, no, bitch. Like, I made it a big deal. Excuse me. Because I know that I have a lot of like content to put out there, in the sense that, not even content like physical content. I meant like, I have a lot of content up here to demonstrate for the world. And I'm not going to act like it's not a big deal just because other people might act that way, or just because I'm even used to seeing that kind of energy, because that's also it too. Like, sometimes you see that energy and you're like, that's normal. It's normal to feel that way. It's normal to be that way. It's normal to think that way and speak on things like that. No, it's not. Like, it genuinely isn't. I'm not saying this in a way where it's like, if you say things like this, or if you talk like that you're weird or whatever, because you're not, and it's understandable. But all I'm going to say is that it just isn't natural. Like, putting yourself down and purposely not looking at the beauty in yourself, that's not natural, bro. Like, that's all taught stuff. It's all taught. It's all taught, bro. I was literally just talking to one of my sisters, and we were talking about how, like, people who are really corrupt and things like that, like the people who abuse other people and, things like that. A lot of stuff that y'all have been seeing in the Epstein files, I'm sure. That's all taught. Like, those actions are not normal actions. You get what I'm saying? Like, to think, be, abuse, hurt people in that way, those are all taught things. And that literally, she told me, she was like, I watched a video today that said that those are all taught things, and like, if they weren't implemented onto those people, that the action would die with the person. Does that make sense? Like, basically, if you're not teaching someone how to do something a certain way, in a way that's unnatural, you know what I'm saying? Like, being mean in general is not natural. If you're taught that, then you can live on as a mean person. But if no one teaches you how to be mean, and you're always met with like kindness, and you generally embrace the kindness within you, the cruelty will die. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not going to last. It's not going to persist, because there's nothing to keep it going. But being nice is very natural, right? Being kind to other people is very natural. Like, seeing everyone as an equal, it's very natural to our souls, right? Okay, so it's the same thing when you're talking about the beauty that you're finding in yourself. you have to purposely look for that, and you have to understand that that is literally the way you're supposed to feel about yourself at every single given chance and time, and that there's nothing here that points you in a direction of not embracing that beauty in yourself and not romanticizing your life unless you were taught to think or be that way. And it's true. It really is true, guys. I mean, I grew up that way. I grew up learning and thinking that being pessimistic was the way to go because, for one, a lot of people around me were like that. And because they were like that, I thought that almost like I didn't want to step outside the box. Like, I didn't want to be the person who's so positive that people are mad at, irrationally mad at, because I'm so positive and you're not. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't want to feel like I stood out in that way, because I remember there was a time where, I mean, it's always like that, but now I don't care. Like, that's the biggest difference. Now I have a lot of pride in it. So because I have a lot of pride in it, I'm able to help a lot of people. But let's say I was less confident, which there was a time where I was less confident, and upon me being less confident, I would be as nice as I am. I'd be as loving as I am, as caring as I am. And some people would literally get triggered by that. Like, they would see it, they would hear it, and they wouldn't like it because it just would hurt their prides. Like, I don't know. It just would affect something within them. It would hit a chord or something like that. And the thing is that when things like that happen around you, when people are like that, and for example, people in your life talk so much shit about their life, and they're always spewing limiting beliefs to everyone and everything around them, if you don't have a strong enough pedestal to stand on, like if you don't feel like your self-concept is high enough, strong enough, you listening to these people is something that could easily rub off on you unintentionally. And it will almost feel normal for you to embrace that because you don't want to be the one sticking out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to be the one who's, oh my God, you're so positive. And how do I say this? Basically, you don't want to be the one who's excluded from the circle of misery, kind of like misery loves company, because you don't want to be left out, period. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to feel like you're excluded in any way, shape, or form. The truth is that, guys, like, you got to be the example. That's the bigger thing, okay? You have to be the example here. This is not about trying to fit in anywhere. You should not even be trying that to begin with at all. This is not about trying to make people feel comfortable, because it's not about them at all. This is not about anything other than just you embracing the beautiful life that you have and you seeing the beauty in who you are as a person, because all of that power that you're putting into yourself by you seeing yourself in this way and being very proud about it and just holding yourself up to this high standard and being the example for everyone, you will become the example for everyone because your intentions are making that happen. And that's the best part, is that because you have intentions to be great and to believe in yourself, and you know that it's going to help a lot, it will always help a lot. And I'm telling you guys, like, this video goes so much deeper than just romanticizing your own life, finding the beauty in yourself. Guys, like, you're opening up doors. I'm telling y'all right now. I'm being so for real, because this is genuinely so true. And you don't even know it until you try it. And then you start to see people around you actually rub off on that, because you're so strong-minded within that mindset and the way that you talk and feel about yourself and your reality, that other people feel like they have no choice but to just listen to you. And it really is like that. I'm telling you guys, like, during a time where I felt less secure in this kind of mindset, where I was, like I told you, a bit shyer about being, finding the beauty in myself consciously, about me romanticizing my life and things like that, I just did not want to stick out like a sore thumb, for real. Like, that was the biggest thing, okay? But as time goes on, I'm like, bruh, fuck that. Like, I love myself enough, more than enough. So I'm just going to be who I am, and I'm going to see what happens with that, and I'm not going to care. Like, I didn't even think about people, honestly. I didn't think about anyone. That was the biggest difference. In the past, I would think about people, and I would think, like, oh, if I do that, though, I'm going to make this person specifically feel weird because they don't feel happy about their life. Or maybe in the moment I would be talking to somebody and then I'd be like, oh, they're definitely not understanding what I'm saying because they're not happy in their life. So I would kind of like mellow down and shut up, you know what I'm saying? Or like be quiet. And that's not how you're supposed to treat yourself. If you ever feel that way, you change your mindset and you're like, nah, I'm gonna be an example. I'm not here to like make anyone feel threatened or afraid or confused or whatever. Let me just be who I am. Let me be strong in myself, and let me just love the way that I am and my life as it is. And let me trust that me feeling that way for myself is going to rub off on other people around me too. And whoever I talk to, whoever I interact with at all, they're all going to understand exactly what I'm talking about. Like, you have to genuinely have a lot of trust in yourself and in the way that you perceive yourself, and just like your energy all around the world, for real. Because that is what helps multiply it so much. Like really, guys, and this whole channel, it's all about, as y'all know, law of assumption, positivity, spirituality. It's about unity, the biggest thing, okay? As y'all know, like in most of, if not all of my videos, the thing is that I mention a lot about being a confident example to other people, because that is what makes the world go round. Like, yes, I want you to get your life together, but upon you getting your life together, other people are going to want to get their lives together too. And that's a big another huge factor too, because some people don't want to, they act like they don't want to get their lives together, but everybody does. Okay, you got to be the example to tell people why it is that they want to get their lives together. Why do they want to see the beauty in themselves and in their lives? Why would they want to romanticize their life? Like, what can make these people feel more confident in the life that they have, so that they can feel even happier and more confident and fulfilled and inspirational to other people around them? Like, guys, this is all something that goes hand in hand with each other, but we're the ones who make it happen for real. And that all goes down to, it's like a reflection of who you are. If your reflection is something that you like, everyone and everything else around you is going to see it the same way, right? So if you're romanticizing your beautiful life and you wake up every day and you're like, fuck yeah, I'm a queen, I'm a king, I live my best life, I know every single thing I do, every single thing I touch, every single thing I say, it all turns to gold. Like, I spew gold. You got to talk about yourself in such a highly mighty way. And the way that your self-confidence and self-concept will increase like crazy, you guys will be so freaking shocked. Like, you guys would be so shocked, but you wouldn't be, because you would have expected it. Like, that's the whole thing, is that you maintain so much peace that when you start to see shifts happen, you're not like, oh my gosh, I cannot actually believe that this is happening. You're like, nah, this is exactly what I knew was going to happen, because I felt it, because you do feel it. You can feel how strong it is, how powerful it is, and just how in control of your reality that you are, now that you're now that you're letting yourself see the world through the eyes of somebody who is genuinely content within themselves, guys. Like, for real. This is something that changes lives and that does people enormous favors in terms of their confidence, but you have to commit to something. Okay? You have to commit to it, period. So if you're going to find beauty in yourself, you have to talk about yourself in a way where you are constantly uplifting yourself. I don't want to hear, no, oh, I hate my feet. Oh, I can't stand this, or my body this, or whatever, insert BS here. I hear those things all the time. I really do. I really do. And I sit there and I'm like, no, like, I literally am like, no. I say it to them. I'm like, no, you're wrong. Like, no, girl, you're fine. That's what I always say. Or I'm like, boy, I'm like, get out. Like, you're straight, bro. Like, come on, you know? You have to correct these things, because when people get comfortable with saying things like that too, it's something that it's not helpful for anyone, including that person. So obviously somebody like you who never talks down on yourself. In fact, people only ever see you talk up about yourself. People only ever see you love yourself. People only ever see you making the right choices. They see you doing things that are amazing in your own life, and you recognize that you're not acting like, oh, it's nothing, who cares about that? No, you're like, thank you. Yeah, period. Yeah, I really appreciate that. You know what I mean? Like, you have confidence in what you're doing. Obviously, these are all examples, again, from you romanticizing your life, finding the beauty in yourself, that's going to help other people do the exact same things for themselves, guys. Consistency is always key. Obviously, you can't romanticize your life today and then tomorrow act like you fucking hate your life, and then vice versa, or succumb to that. Like, you're gonna go into that mindset, because that is not gonna freaking help you at all, guys. You have to be serious. Like, you really have to commit yourself to something, because with consistency in this way, you're gonna find a lot of power in you being who you are, having things your way, living your best life. I'm telling you, your life will naturally, the quality of your life will naturally increase in such a crazy way. But it's not anything that's bizarre to people like us, because we're so accustomed to that now. We've made that happen so hard for ourselves. How can anyone act like they didn't know that things were going to be this great? Like, of course, you know it's going to be that great, because you've created that already for yourself by romanticizing your life and finding the genuine beauty in yourself. Like, you deserve to be feeling always. Like, that's the way it's supposed to be, guys. I'm serious. This video is the norm. Everything that I'm saying here is exactly how and what you should be embracing for yourself in your reality. Because if it's not this, then what are you doing? I'm serious. Like, what are you thinking about when it comes down to your life? You can think normal things. You can say, yeah, it's fine. Like, my life is this, my life is that. But the truth is that no, like, your life is beautiful. Everything about you is beautiful. Everything that you do is beautiful. All things are gorgeous. Like, it's you. Okay, guys, I'm serious. This is very important. And it's something that I've been following for a long time now because I know how much of a difference it makes in my life, and it really does. And I know that all of you as well are completely capable of the same thing. Please don't act too shy about it. Don't act like you don't know what's up, because you do. And I want you to stay consistent in that, because I promise you, like, you deserve so much better than to assume anything less than the absolute best. And I know that you all know that you guys can do it. Like, I really do know that. I love you guys so freaking much. Thank you guys so much for being here and for listening to my words here. I truly intend that this video helps you out to the most of its ability. And I know that it has, because I said so, of course, and because my intention, I just know that everything that I'm saying here, it's all meant for y'all to be hearing whenever you're ready to listen to this, okay? And of course, you can share this video with other people who need the help. Everything, guys, like, take it for real. I love you guys. God bless you guys. I'm gonna read the comments now. But okay, guys, let's get this bread. Okay. Hey guys, hey love, hey Raj. I am the chosen one, the prize and the top of the pedestal forever, and you are. Period. Love to hear that, and that's exactly what I want to hear always. Don't be an ass hat. Manifest good from good. Period. Manifest good from good always, as you should. Nero asked, "You look like a fairy, Tinkerbell." That's cute. Thank you. That's really cute. I think Tinkerbell's really cute. Thank you. That's really sweet. T-Pain win. All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Period. Yes, exactly. I'm still working on how to see my beauty as a big woman. It's hard, but I know I can do it, babe. That defines nothing. Like, if you're saying because you're a big woman that it's harder for you, the answer is that has nothing on you. You are like, actually literally perfect the way that you are, and I'm being so for real, not on some like corny shit. I'm being dead ass. And you see, it's like, that's not even corny. That's exactly the way that it is. You're beautiful the way you are, because that's the truth, and that's it. And you have to just understand that nothing here takes you away from that just because of perhaps an insecurity. Insecurities pass. They're not meant to persist. Let them pass, and purposely, intentionally find the beauty in yourself, because it's all a choice that you make. Because I can easily say, okay, my fingers they're really like crooked, right? Like, when I look at them up front, this finger curves like that way. Do you hear how ridiculous I sound though? Like, you see how ridiculous this is to say? So you guys see my finger? Well, you can't really see it, but like, my fingers curve a lot. And even one time I got my nails done when I was in high school, and the lady laughed at my finger. She laughed and she goes, "Ha ha ha, why is your finger like this?" And I go, "What?" And she goes, "Why is your finger like this?" And I was like, I don't know. I was shook. I remember I was like, oh shit. Like, I remember at the time I thought it was really rude, because I was like, what is wrong with her? But the truth is that, like, I could easily let that make me feel insecure, right? Like, that, other things too. Like, I could say, I don't know, when I get really hot, I get like veins on my feet because I'm like sweating, right? So like, I'll get like veins and stuff. Well, it's not like that dramatic, but like in my hands, there'll be like some veins and stuff like that. And I could easily sit there and be like, oh man, I get so burly and so fucking veiny when I'm hot. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's like a lot of things you can pick insecurities on, but it's like, it's a choice that you make. So I choose to see beauty in both of those things. I'm like, my fingers are really cool and unique. Like, I've never seen anything like that my fingers twist. Do you see this shit? Like, this shit crooked. That's what she's saying. But for real. Okay, but I just want to tell you that, because I feel like it's important to remember that it's literally a choice that you make. Don't choose to put yourself down before you can uplift yourself like you deserve to be uplifted. I know I'm that girl, and you are the divine fempress, period. Love that for you. Hey, Sam Saw, what's up? Hey, Rami, what's up? I love that you love to dance and that you love being a dancer. I remember we talked about that last time. Please keep us updated, because I definitely want to hear more about your dancing stories and about the successes that you make while being a dancer. Very beautiful, and I love that for you. Know that you're the best version of you and not in relationship to anyone else. Comparison is the death of greatness. I love that. Yes, you're completely correct. It literally is. When you compare yourself to other people, into other concepts and ideas and just societal things that are not you, it's like, bro, it's like death. Like, I'm serious. I feel like it's completely brutal to yourself to behave as though there is some sort of mold that you should fit yourself into. Absolutely not. We stick out for a reason. Everyone sticks out for a reason. I feel like a lot of people try to like fit in because of fear and things like that, but comparison it's not going to put you in the place of your own independency, like your own individuality as a soul. your uniqueness, you have to embrace that. And you have to understand that that right there is beauty that you find through you existing, being, living, breathing, perceiving yourself as the very best, the most high, period. So yes, and I completely agree. Comparison is the death always. And you stick out when you stick out the most for you and you're content in your authenticity, that is when greatness persists always. Samsaw said, BTW, do you mind if I ask a question? You can ask. Thanks for asking. It's cute. Very polite. The Divine Fempress. Hey, I'm the shit and I know it. And you are. It's like people bragging about being average. I'm the shit. You're the shit. And anyone that's hating is actually a fan. Horrible people often have amazing self-concept. I block the haters. Period. Okay, actually, you want to know something really crazy about the last part that you said, that horrible people have amazing self-concepts? I thought about today about, I don't want to talk about this cretin, but let me not act like it's a big deal. Okay, so y'all know the quote-unquote president? Not. I remember today, I don't know why, I was like doing something and out of nowhere, I remembered when somebody said that basically if you have a high self-concept, you can do anything in this life, even if you're a horrible person, right? I actually do believe that that's kind of true in the sense that like if you have confidence in anything that you do, you will actually succeed and things like that. And I thought to myself, I was like, the reason that he's falling so hard right now is because his self-confidence is shot. Like he's really insecure right now and he doesn't like what anyone's saying about him and things like that. And he obviously believes what people are saying too. And I feel like that kind of reflects, you know what I mean? Like I feel like even with like shitty people, if someone makes them feel bad enough, or if they're fed with like if they're force fed with like perception of reality in the sense of what they're doing, I feel like if their self-concept changes as a result of them getting a forced fed spoon of their own medicine, it can definitely affect the way that they see themselves and the way that they behave as well. So it does come down to self-concept always, in all ways, shapes, and forms. I really do believe that. And I do believe that that's why I say, which I don't believe that this can like coincide, because I believe if you're a deeply insecure person, if you're a deeply insecure person, self-concept can be strong in some areas. I do believe that. Maybe not in all of them, but in some. Like you could be very insecure in some areas and not the others. For example, for myself before, I was deeply insecure in the way that I was perceived. Like a long time ago, I didn't like to be perceived because I was kind of worried about what was being perceived of me. But I had a very high self-concept in making money, for example, right? Like you can be very confident in one area, not so confident in the other, but either way it reflects. You know what I mean? So yeah, like if you choose to have a high self-concept in all areas, you will literally prosper in all areas. Okay. Hey, Lorenza. Lorenza, yes. Of course. You're so sweet. Hi, Lecture. Thanks for that. Of course. I'm really happy to be able to help you out with this too. I was wondering how you would go about manifesting ideal dream jobs in relation to self-concept and knowing we are the source and not feeling intimidated by outside circumstances and current economy and so on. How to self-concept to manifest the ideal friend group. Okay. So when it comes down to self-concept about manifesting ideal dream jobs in relation to self-concept, knowing where the source, not feeling intimidated by outside circumstances, current economy, and so on, basically you have to lock the fuck in. And also love Skitty, I'm going to get to you. Sorry, I know I skipped over it, but it's because the comments were like linking. I'm going to respond to that. But basically you just have to understand that you deserve, I feel like the biggest thing is knowing that it's possible. I feel like if you know that it's possible for you to have a dream job somewhere, I promise you guys, like if you just say it's possible, I believe it. Like somehow it can happen. If you open that door, you're automatically opening up a doorway to some sort of success that you want to manifest. Okay, so that's a great thing. Obviously it gives you a lot of power and it makes you feel very like I said, very powerful within yourself because you're taking the initiative in creating your reality. Okay, so open up that door for yourself, mentally speaking, and remind yourself that your ideal job is real. Like it's possible for you. You can have it if you really want to. And basically, upon you knowing this as well, it will help you understand that you are the source, like you were saying, not letting yourself feel intimidated by outside circumstances because you're a person who is too abundant to be affected by that. Honestly, like one of the biggest things that have helped me out with this kind of mindset too, because there were times that I was like, oh, I don't want this to affect me as well. You know what I mean? Like I very much care about the state of everything, the state of the world, and how everything is. Of course, like I'm not going to act like it's not happening just because of anything. But I do have the perception where I'm like, I'm someone who's very protected. Like I choose to perceive myself that way, and I choose to perceive everyone else that way too. I'm like, everyone's protected, we're all safe. Nothing can touch us if we don't let it. Like I really do believe if you don't let these things affect you, they won't mentally, because if you mentally lock into the idea that nothing out here can touch you in that sense, nothing will be able to, because you're the person who's in control of your reality. So if you're saying that none of these things can touch, affect you, or hurt you, whatever, they're not going to. Literally, guys, I'm telling you, like there will be some sort of plot hole or some sort of loophole that you'll just get past, and you'll just be like, nah, it's completely fine. Like I don't have to worry about that. It's completely fine. Skew around it and it's all good. And that's going to give you a lot of power in the way that you are, and in the way that nothing outside of you can affect you, like I was stating. um but yes, for self-concept with an ideal friend group, on the other hand, that's basically the same thing. It's just you, instead of focusing on, for example, an ideal job, you move towards an ideal friend group. You tell yourself, I deserve great friends, and I know like I'm a great friend, so I'm gonna have one, period. Like you have to make an example from yourself. You don't have to, but it helps. If you're like, I'm a great friend, I'm a great person, I'm super kind, I'm super considerate, so like hello, I know there's someone out there who will match my energy. Like I deserve that. Don't be afraid of it, because some people will trick themselves into thinking or saying, there's no one out here like that, no one out here like that, I'm like that, but no one is like that with me. But you know that there is someone out there like that. You're just afraid. You're just afraid to connect with someone else like that, because maybe it would hurt your pride. Maybe you think like, I've always thought that there were shitty people out here, and oh my God, I guess I was wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be afraid of those things. You deserve greatness, and you deserve to feel content within having that too. Okay. So remember that, guys. But you can definitely do it. Lock into it, mentally speaking. And I promise you, like, actually, your perception being changed will manifest the change, period. And I'm serious about that. It really will. Loves Kitty said, hey girl, hey boo. Learning to love myself again and what it really means, action wise, to do that. So I'm gonna listen to this live. Hey, what's up? Good. I'm glad to hear that, because definitely there's a lot of things to learn, and there always will be with me. I promise you guys, I feel like I'm not gonna say I'll be going live, because I don't know, but like I will be streaming like this or talking to y'all for literally the rest of my freaking life. That is a choice that I'm staying committed to. I've already been doing it for the last like 6 years. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. But yeah, like I'm committed to this. So every stage of my life, you guys will see it. So we'll see. Oh my God, it's gonna be crazy. Can you guys imagine I'm like pregnant? Oh my God, that's like so insane. I'm like, so guys, I wouldn't do that. It's ridiculous. But I feel like I'd just be like, I would be very quiet. I think when I get pregnant one day, I would definitely be very low key about it. No one would know until it's like too obvious. Anyway, okay. Let's keep reading. My fingers are the same. That's funny. Look at this one. Oh no, look at this one. It's like curved. My nails on the side. Like what the fuck? My thumbs are really straight. Okay, let's keep reading. Hi Electra, I missed you. I missed you too, Jada Thompson. I'm always thinking of you guys. Some Jazz Juno said, what do you do to start having a high self-concept? So basically, guys, you just change the way that you talk about yourself. Seriously. And I mean this. Like you change the way that you perceive yourself, and the way that you talk about yourself, and the way that you mentally have conversations with yourself. So if you make a mistake, it's not, oh, I'm so fucking stupid. I literally heard somebody say that this week, and I was like, you're not dumb, bro. Like they were like, I'm so fucking dumb. And I was like, why? Because you had a misunderstanding. Like they don't even believe that they don't even believe that they're dumb. They just take an opportunity to self-deprecate, and that's not it. Okay, so that's one thing. You have to change the conversation, so it's no longer like, oh dude, like no, you have to say, girl, it's okay, you made a mistake, like whatever, it's not a big deal. Or even revise it, you didn't make a mistake, it's not a big deal, like whatever. You have to just flip the script every single time that you attempt to say something that you don't mean about yourself, or perceive your reality in a certain way. Get past that shit, because you deserve a lot better than to see yourself that way and to talk about yourself that way, especially guys. And with that, your self-concept will continue to grow, because you're assuming in favor of you being a better version of yourself. Like you believe in your better version, you believe that you can be happy, and you believe that you deserve good things. Therefore, those things will persist, and you will begin and continue to see those things manifest into fruition, and it will be constant because you're feeding it consistently. And as you get to this place of having high self-concept, you're not going to want to go back to anything else. Going back to anything else would definitely be a choice, but you're not going to choose that, because you know that you deserve a lot better than to be unhappy, than to be putting yourself down. You deserve to be happy and to uplift yourself always. So that's like the simplest way I could tell you to work on self-concept, but I promise you it is that easy. You just have to be persistent. I promise, like literally just start now and commit yourself and you will have a much higher self-concept. I feel like in like 2 days to 2 weeks right now, literally right now, if you just start, but you will see, I feel like for you specifically, I feel like you will see a consistent difference within 2 weeks. I'm just saying that, like I see that psychically. But okay, next. I intend that that helps you, love, for real. What do you think about using spell oils targeting towards self-concept? I think that it's good. I think that if it will help you and it will give you confidence, it's completely fine. All I'm going to say is just believe in it, be consistent with it. If it's going to give you confidence over time, go right ahead. It's up to you, but just make sure you're working with yourself. That's what's going to give you the most confidence. Love Skitty said, yes, manifesting a move to another state, and I want to be a forest ranger just because I can. That is amazing, and I would love to see and hear about that. If you do, which I know that you are, period, because we said so. Well, when you do, please let us know because I want to hear about your forest ranger adventures, and I want to hear if you see bears and stuff. Like, I want to hear all about it. So thank you for telling us. That's really cool. And you got this. Any tips on how to overcome the lack of self-confidence for big women? I am trying my best right now. It's just hard. Honestly, like I was stating to you when you asked, when you stated something like this earlier, the biggest thing I was saying was uplifting yourself as opposed to putting yourself down. So do not target yourself based on this insecurity. Do not wrap your identity around this insecurity because it's not your identity, period. Like, I don't sit here and say to myself, I don't know, okay, let's say like I was like really skinny, right? Like like 2 years ago, I was like very skinny. I didn't work out or anything like that. But you know, I had like a perception I was very skinny, but I remember that there were times that I felt like I was like a little too skinny because I wasn't used to like seeing myself that way. And I remember it's like almost like you can say to yourself, like, oh, I'm just like the skinny girl that everyone thinks is too fucking skinny, right? Like actually, and that's like an identity that you're wrapping around something that has no correlation with anything. Like I could have legitimately made that an insecurity. And there were times that I did feel a little bit like I could feel insecure if I wanted to, but I chose not to because I didn't want that to be something where it's like I'm known that way. Because genuinely, I've noticed that some people, when they persist in insecurities, it starts to appear as though it's part of their identity because they make it part of their identity. It kind of reminds me of Lizzo. Do y'all remember, like with Lizzo, that she was embracing being bigger and, you know, it was all good until she lost this weight. And then she was like, oh, like she started talking shit about herself. And everyone was like, hold on, like you were talking about self-love and all this stuff, basically making her weight her entire identity until she lost her weight. And then it was like flipping the script. That's not having a high self-concept. Like, to begin with, the fact that she even did that, like made her identity wrapped around that, was proof that she wasn't happy about herself. And then when she felt like I don't know how to say it, like she felt like she made a difference in a way that was beneficial to society. Like she thought that it was impressive to society. That's when she was like, oh yeah, you know, like she kind of flipped the script entirely. That is not security. Security is when you don't give a fuck about any of that. You don't even talk about it. You don't think about it. You're not like making it into something where it's like an obvious thing. I'm this and I'm that. And yeah, that's just it. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't go out parading and talking about, oh yeah, I'm just the girl with the brown hair. I'm just the girl with the brown hair. I'm just, what the fuck okay, like good, you have brown hair. What? Like, what does that matter? Don't make it part of your identity if you don't want it to be. Simple. Stop associating yourself with something that you don't want in that sense where it does not make you feel better. If it made you feel better, that's different. But if it doesn't, don't make it into something bigger than it is out of fear that you should get to it first before other people do, because no one will if you're not getting to it first. Like if you're not bullying yourself first, people are not going to bully you either. But if you're bullying yourself first, it almost gives an energy more that you're susceptible to being, you know, almost like pitted on or something, because it's like you already have that mindset. You already see yourself that way. So other people could see you that way too, but you don't want that. So get rid of the leverage. You feel me? Don't associate yourself with it. Just be stronger in yourself. And even then, because you'll be stronger in yourself, you will naturally make bodily changes that will make you feel even more secure in yourself naturally. And it would just be very natural like that. It's not like you're going to say, oh yeah, I'm secure in who I am and I don't have to deal with this shit. No, like you will naturally deal with it as you gain even more security. So I truly intend that helps you a lot. I know like everything I said was channeled, so I know that it definitely will, but Again, like if you want to tell us anything, if you want to let us know, if you want to update us at all, please do. But you got this shit and have confidence in yourself. You deserve all of it. I promise you really do. Okay. Someone said, Hibiscus Melody, hey boo. Could you talk about manifesting through a toxic, abusive relationship and household? Is it better to just use the law of assumption to just get out of that situation? Or if you're still in love with that person, to just manifest that they treat you better and respect your boundaries and to stop cheating on you and being emotionally stable and a better father to your children, especially while being pregnant, and other option being overly controlling and psychologically messed up parents. My circumstance is desperately affecting my mental health and me wanting to be here. Yes, I'm also going to a therapy as well, but it's so hard because I don't have a way out of my situation. I also believe that the person I'm with is my twin flame, which is why I want to stay even though he doesn't treat me right. I've had it confirmed by some people that he's my TF, but could you tell? I just want to apologize and say I'm sorry for going on. I'm just in crisis mode. Don't worry. Don't worry at all. Right. I'm just in crisis mode right now and I could really use some guidance and I don't have any support or people around me. Girl, don't apologize. It's okay. Like if this is your place to talk, that I'm here for that. Okay? Period. Personally, I'm going to tell you what I would personally do. You may not like to hear it cuz you know, I'm a very blunt person. I would not deal with it. I would definitely leave. I would definitely assume that I deserve I would know that I deserve so much better. And I'm saying this from the perspective, let me pretend I'm you. I deserve so much fucking better than this shit. I can manifest out of this and I know that I can and I do love him a lot and I know that this is like something that we had something very special going on, but I deserve better. And if he cannot give me better, I'm not going to deal with it. That's literally exactly what I would say. And you have to see it that way too. No more don't give him any more chances. I do believe that you can definitely manifest something better, but if it's affecting you that much and you're in crisis mode and you feel mentally not well because of what you're going through, it's time to go. Like he's not worth it. I promise you your life will actually be so much better without him, in the sense that you have to mentally disconnect more than anything else, because even then some people will physically disconnect, someone will move out, someone will break up, whatever, but they'll still be obsessing over the person because they're not emotionally disconnecting from them. And if you emotionally disconnect from them now, everything else will be so much easier for you to do. And honestly, I would give myself a lot of leverage to start doing that right now. Like I would automatically be like, okay, let me see what's really wrong with this person up front. Like, let me see what the issues are here. Even if you make a billion and one different excuses in the meantime, you're like, oh, he's kind of this, but, and then as time goes on, it's kind of like the excuses get less and less. Eventually, you're going to be like, oh, he's kind of this. He is, like, he just is. Like, you're not going to be like, oh, but he's so kind, though. You're going to be like, no, he's weird and it shows. Like, I can't deny it. But the thing that's going to make you feel more comfortable in that is the fact that you're going to see your life naturally improve in every other area because you're naturally emotionally disconnecting from this kind of thing. Like no one deserves to be cheated on. No one deserves, bro, listen, like the whole thing with twin flames is that twin flames never intentionally hurt you. And if this person is intentionally hurting you, they're probably not your twin flame. They probably are a twin flame catalyst, if anything at most, but it feels like a karmic to me. Like I genuinely feel like this person is somebody. I feel like, I don't know why I keep saying platonic. Maybe you guys were like meant to be good friends or something. Like he probably doesn't have the emotional maturity to deal with a serious relationship, because I kind of feel like he has a lot of, I see control, probably issues. I feel like he doesn't feel like he's in control, so he tries to take control over you. That's what I feel. But you have to emotionally disconnect from this. You have to at least try. Even if you don't plan on leaving right now, just try to emotionally disconnect yourself, even if it's scary because you don't want to see him a different type of way. But just know you already do see him a different type of way. Like, even if you don't understand that you do right now, your heart does see him differently than you feel like you do. So you should try to see that version of yourself's point of view. Like, you should try to understand why a part of you feels like there's a different side to him. There's a different energy here that you really want to see about. Commit yourself to that so that you can set yourself free in some way. And then eventually you'll know what to do. And then you won't feel so stuck and you won't feel like you can't get out, because you can get out. It's just scary. That's the biggest part, is that you feel like it's just terrifying. I understand, like, of course it feels a bit scary because it's overwhelming and it's like you don't want to leave, but if you have to see it the way that you need to see it, let yourself see it that way and let it just unravel for you. But please let it, because you deserve a lot better and you deserve to love yourself fully. And I mean that, like, you really do, especially as a pregnant woman. You deserve so much better and you deserve to be happy. You really do. Okay. Okay, you responded. Let me respond to that and then I'll read the other. He wanted to be friends in the beginning of the relationship, and yes, he's just my first love, and I also invested so much energy, and he proposed to me as well. There it is. That's what it is. I cannot believe that. That makes so much sense, because I kept seeing the word platonic. Like, I was gonna say karmic, but I kept seeing platonic, and I was like, platonic. I was like, they're probably meant to be friends, you know? And then yeah, like the fact that he's your first love, that's like a huge given. I was like in a huge situationship with my first love for 5 years, and that was when I was like 12 to 17 years old, which is crazy. But I disconnected because I knew that I deserved better. It's like eventually you get to this point where you're like, I don't deserve to go through this shit, and I don't deserve to suffer in the way that I have been. You do get tired of it, and you will get tired of it eventually. Even if you're not right now, I promise you, you will. I feel like you already are tired of it though. I feel like you just have to see the truth of it more. But I feel like you don't even have to see. I feel like you want to see more physical proof, but I feel like you emotionally know the truth. I wanted to do everything I can to keep my family together with my fiance and my children instead of being a single mom. And we have a 1-year-old together as well. Baby, there's a lot of power in being a single mom. Please do. I actually saw this post today that's like, what's going on with people shitting on single moms so much lately? Like, why are men and women teaming up to shit on single moms? All I could think was, what kind of brain dead shit is that? Like, if people are making fun of single moms, it's because they don't feel like they have the ability to handle what single moms go through. Single moms go through a lot, but y'all are that's weird. I just said y'all because you're not even one, but that's probably a future reference point. Single moms are boss ass bitches. Like, they deal with a lot of shit in the way that their life doesn't have to be difficult, thankfully, but they deal with basically being a mother and a father in a way that helps empower them in such a strong and powerful way. Like, the way that they grow so much as people, it's something that it's like no one can touch you, no one can affect you. And even today, I met this woman. You want to know what she told me? She told me that she was married for 10 years. We have 10 likes. That's crazy. Confirmation. This is meant for you. She told me that she was married for 10 years when she was young, and that he would abuse her, like he would hit her. And then one day she called the cops on him, and she got him arrested. They got divorced. She never remarried, and she told me that she told God that God will be her husband and that God will take care of her. And she said that after that, God will take care of her and her children, that she's married to God and her children, and that's it. And then after that, she said that her life was literally completely taken care of. Her kids took care of her as they grew up. They bought her like I think a car and other things like that. Like, they took care of her a lot. And she basically stayed completely content within herself because she chose to perceive it from the perspective of being fulfilled by, what she sees as God, right? By the universe, by soul, by self, by God, by Jesus, like everything, whatever it is, you make that commitment and you make that conscious choice mentally. Like, you choose to be done with some bullshit. You don't go back. You commit yourself to greatness, and everything changes in your highest favor in the way that greatness only persists. And you deserve that too. And I really do feel like if you can, I know you can, but really if you want to, please lock into this kind of mindset, because I really feel like it will help you a lot. And I feel like it's going to help set you free in a lot of different ways. Just try to alleviate this fear. And of course, well, even if you don't feel like you can initially, that's completely fine, but try to work on being more confident and self-reliant on your, like, literally self-reliant, because just understand that if you're in a relationship with someone who's toxic like this, it's probably not more beneficial to the child than if you were to leave, actually. And I'm not kidding. I've heard so many stories where people are like, I wish my parents would have just gotten divorced. Like, I wish that things wouldn't have gotten that far because they thought they were helping us, but it was hurting us more. And I feel like that's like a huge thing that we have to remember, because it is more harmful than helpful in the sense that that energy is felt. Children do feel energies very strongly. And of course, I'm not saying that you're hurting your child. Like, I don't want you to think that, and you're not doing that. I know that's not your intention, but it's more of like, in the long run, spiritually speaking, it's not more beneficial than anything else. You know what I'm saying? You can definitely do this though. I promise. Like, genuinely, come back if you want, ask for more advice if you'd like. Even if you want to like talk to me through email, we can do that. Like, I don't mind, because I really want to help you here. As long as you're serious about helping yourself, I'm definitely down to help you too. So God bless you, Angel. And thank you so much for confiding in all of us for this, because I know it's a lot, but genuinely, thank you. Jazz Juno, thank you so much, beautiful. Thank you, beautiful. Thank you for that. So sweet. Thank you. This life came to me at the perfect time because I would always unintentionally skip over working on my self concept. Yup, you gotta lock the freak in. And I'm glad that this live came through to help you. Genuinely, thank you for telling me that. And I'm glad that it helped you too. Someone said, random question. Are you into fragrances? And have you watched Jeremy Fragrance? I actually do like fragrances a lot. I am not like a fragrance head. I don't know like names like that or anything, but I love the way that they smell. And I would like to learn more about it. I do have a friend who's very much involved in all of that. And she taught me a few things. And I have seen some Jeremy Fragrance videos, but every time I think of him, I think of when he fucking coughed up his tonsil stone. That was so gross. Like, that's what I think. But he has some cool stuff. He has some cool stuff. I've seen it. All right, guys. I'm gonna get off in a few minutes because my stomach kind of hurts, but it's okay. We're manifesting that shit away. Okay. Now somebody said, also, may I ask you a question and you answer very intuitively for fun? Of course. I'm kind of indecisive about something, and if no, it's perfectly fine. You can ask. Thank you for asking. Yes, it is so beautiful. I'm really happy about all of that. Genuinely, I really am. I keep almost saying generally and genuinely. Oh my god. Okay. I'm not shitting on them at all. I just saw my parents getting divorced and I just wanted to not have to continue that cycle. Honestly, divorce should be more normalized, like in general. I'm just saying, I mean, it is very normalized, but I'm saying that for your mental health, do it. For your mental health, it's always worth it. I promise you. Like, it really is. And you can do it. Don't see it from like the perspective of it's your parents. So, you know, like you don't want to do the same thing they're doing. Everyone's story is very different. Don't worry about it. Don't compare yourself. There's no point in doing that. Just know that this is your journey and what they got going on and what you have going on are two separate things. It's separate. It's completely separate. So don't worry. And I know how it feels, but don't worry. Of course, you're very welcome, love. Okay, I low-key, my stomach really hurts, guys. Fuck, I want to keep talking, but like, oh my gosh, what do I do? Should I just go like take a tummy thing real fast or should I just end the live? What do you guys think? Let me know. I will do it. Just tell me. But if I go, I'm probably going to go for like a few minutes. So y'all let me know. I feel like I should end the stream. Fuck. Okay, guys, come to me on Thursday for the questions that y'all have. I'm really sorry. This never happens. It definitely is happening for a reason though. I'm very excited though. Thank you guys so much for everything. Thank you guys so much for asking me questions and for being here. I will be here on Thursday though. I promise. I love you guys. And I'll answer all your questions. Just come. Actually, let me screenshot what you guys are saying so that I can answer these questions. I don't know if y'all will still be here on Thursday though. Like, I don't know if you guys will, you know what I'm saying? Be here. Well, I'm intending you guys will. Okay. I took the picture. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much. Genuinely, thank you. I love you guys. And thank you so much. It's okay. I'm already okay. It's gonna be fine. It's just my stomach like feels so weird, but it's okay. May God bless you all always, angels. Thank you guys for everything. I'll be here on Thursday for another Law of Assumption Thursday video. Please comment, like, well, don't comment. You're already commenting. Comment as much as you want. But if you want to stay updated with like the times that I come on and things like that, you can subscribe so that I can let y'all know through the community notes. And per usual, my sisters and I, the Eternal Starlight, guess what? Our webcam came in. So we're going to go live very soon. Very excited. I'm probably going to put it up here too, like soon. I'm going to see how it looks. I'm excited. I'm low-key like nervous because I've never used a webcam before like that. No, I did when I was little, when, you know, like in Skype and stuff like that. But I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for everything. And I truly intend that everything that I've said here has helped you out to the most visibility. And I know that it has because I said so. And that's it. Thank you guys again for everything. I love you. Bye, angels. I'll see y'all very soon, Thursday. Remember, keep y'all updated. God bless you. Bye, honeys. Bye. Love you.